Welcome back. South Africans are getting pretty fired up, the country finishing second in a study by polling firm Ipsos. The survey explores whether people are willing to start a business, the results suggesting the COVID crisis sparked some new ideas. To the big screen now, Michael Marillier tracking this one for us. So, of course, we are in the grips of a recession. Many people will say they've had no choice but to start up their own opportunities.
Yeah, that's right, Johan. So the fire of entrepreneurship is really burning inside a lot of South Africans, trying to create as many opportunities as they can and find their way around this particular crisis. This survey itself features 28 countries, Johan, and the key question was whether percentages of the population were willing to start a business during the COVID-19 pandemic. Were they willing to take that risk? Did they feel they had the ability, really, to go out there and become entrepreneurs? So let's focus on the numbers, Shahan. This was conducted in late 2020, so right in the middle of this pandemic. In terms of the average, Shahan, around the world, 28 countries, 32% of people showed a very high tendency towards entrepreneurship, in other words, an entrepreneurial spirit. South Korea, one of the lowest, 10% of the population there had that entrepreneurial spirit. Brazil, about a third, Shahan. India, known as one of the most entrepreneurial countries in the world, also has a very big informal sector, 51%. And there we are, Shahan, 56% for South Africa. Colombia was actually the only country that finished ahead of us with 61%. So clearly, we do have that appetite for risk. We do have that hunger to start businesses. And that hunger has only increased during the pandemic itself. Let's focus on the numbers, Shahan. So 2020, as I said, 56% of the population showing that entrepreneurial spirit. That's nearly 9 percentage points higher than 2018, which was the last time they did this survey. So we are improving in terms of entrepreneurial spirit, perhaps because we have to. And only 3 other countries were higher than us in terms of that change from 2018 to 2020. Brazil, a 9% increase as well. Sweden, slightly higher with 11%. And Turkey with a 14% increase between those 2 years. So clearly, Shahan, the pandemic has sparked a hunger and a desire to do things on our own.
Yeah, of course, there's one thing to say, I'm willing to start up a business, but there's more to it. There's no magic here. You need support, don't you?
Yeah, you need support from government, you need support from other businesses in the supply chain, and of course you need support from banks. I'm going to focus on government support, John. Let's take a quick look at those numbers. The key question here, people were asked whether they felt that their government was giving enough support to SMEs and entrepreneurs. The global average, Shahan, just under 30%. Brazil, 32%. Remember, we did see a large spike in the numbers in terms of people willing to start their businesses in Brazil, so it seems they're getting some support. Turkey as well, Shahan, 38% of people there saying absolutely my government supports SMEs and entrepreneurs. India, again, Shahan, I mentioned, one of the most entrepreneurial countries in the world. More than half of people saying, yes, the state supports our initiatives. But you can see where I'm going here, Shahan. South Africa has the desire, but I'm afraid it seems it doesn't have the support. Just 1 out of 4 South Africans saying that government is giving SMEs enough support and giving the kinds of initiatives that really we need to try and get people to start their own businesses.
It's sad, isn't it? Because the president keeps saying that small business is the backbone of our economy. So we definitely need more support. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Michael Marillier.